I'm a follower of people like Florence Scovel, Neville Goddard, and Napoleon Hill. And what these three people have in common is that they are master metaphysicians. They basically study metaphysics to the point of realizing that everything starts in your mind, that anything that you want to manifest in life, you manifest it through your thoughts and through communicating your thoughts to the universe in a proper method. And when you do that, then you are able to bring forth things into your reality. So knowing how to properly communicate with the universe using your brain, your God, will get you anything that you desire. Anything that you desire. You just have to know how to do it properly. Okay? And their teachings have been just amazing in getting this point across. So I want to share it with women especially, how they sabotage themselves in finding or attracting the person for them. Okay? Women have this bad habit of saying, like, okay, they want to go ahead and they want to get married, right? They'll say, I want to be married, I want a husband, I want a good man. That's their core thought, their core desire is to get married, right? And have a husband and have this happy life. But where they mess up and where they miscommunicate with the universe or the higher divine beings, God or ancestors, whatever you believe in, how they mess up is that they go, and when they go to pray, when they go to request these things, usually they go with the request of a specific person that they have in their mind, and they're asking these higher beings to make that person be the good husband, the person that will marry them and do all these things. They kind of create they'll create this image for the person, even though that person may not match with that. They may not be a good provider. They may not be ready to marry. They may not even be a responsible person, but a woman will create potential around that and then ask God or ask spirit or ask their ancestors to make that person their husband, to try to get the core thing they want most. And the reason why this messes you up is because you cannot make somebody do something, and neither can the spirits, neither can the higher beings. God cannot infringe on your free will. They cannot infringe on another person's free will. So if the person does not love you, if the person doesn't desire to be that person for you, God can't make them be that person for you. But what they can do is give you what you desire. So if you're saying you want that person, they will give you that person. So that person will end up in your life. That person will end up being a long-term boyfriend, a narcissistic boyfriend, a boyfriend who's just around, and you'll be sitting around suffering with this person, trying to wait on the manifestation of the idea that you created around the person, thinking that you're gonna get what you want, which is the actual marriage, the actual compatible partner, and you're thinking you're going to get it in this person because you asked God for that, you asked the universe for that, but they can't give you that because that person wasn't meant for you. They weren't compatible with you because their free will wasn't aligned with your free will, right? And God couldn't go against that, but God can give you the one thing that you do, that they can give, the one thing that you do want, which is that person. And so you're sitting there suffering and going through all this for no reason and thinking that the universe is not answering your prayer. But they did answer your prayer. They gave you the person because that's basically what you're asking for. But you're not getting your core thing because you're not asking the universe in a proper manner to receive a compatible person. If you wanted a compatible person, you would just ask for a compatible person and allow the universe to send that person to you. You would just say your proper prayers would be, universe, God, I would like to get married. I would like to meet a compatible partner. I would like to attract my person to me. I would like to have the person that is going to create the best life for me and with me to come into my life. Then that gives the universe, the ancestors, and all the divine spirits the ability to create opportunities for you to get what you want. And then you are communicating your thoughts properly to the universe and giving them an open range to be able to do that work. And it's going to work. It's going to manifest well for you. So this is why a lot of you are suffering in your relationships right now, because you keep trying to you keep communicating with the universe and with the divine spirits in a fashion that is, one, going against someone else's free will, two, not clear and concise. You're not saying the core thing that you want. You're being too specific, and being too specific can sometimes hurt you, as you can see. So it's hurting you to It's hurting you to desire to create something around someone as if you can control them. You can't control another human being. You cannot make them do something they don't want to do. So don't get fixated on somebody that isn't for you. Don't get fixated on some. That's why they tell you not to date like shallowly. Don't date someone because of their looks. Don't date someone because of their pockets, how much money they have. Don't be attracted to someone off superficial things, because you are now opening yourself up to creating a desire for somebody who may not be the best for you. And you're creating a lifestyle that could end up with pain and suffering, and then you'll be blaming everybody else for it. But the reason why people will tell you that it's your own fault, it's because you created that desire in your head based off of superficialities. You went and said, I want that man because he's fine. I want that man because he's rich. I want that man because he drives a nice car. I want that man because his was good. Okay? And so the universe is going to give you what you want. Usually the universe is going to give you what you want, but the way that you're asking the universe for stuff isn't in a protective manner that is going to allow for the best outcome for you. You're being either too broad or too specific, and that can mess you up every time. So learn how to communicate properly between your mind and the divine spirits, because if you do that, that's how you get your manifestations. It's not just about the feelings. It's not just about the affirmations and the repetitive behavior. No, it's about, what are you asking? What is the core of what you're asking? What do you really desire? And is what you're desiring going to bring you the best outcome to you? Are you giving the divine spirits the ability to manifest things in a abundant, prosperous, protected way for you? Really think about that. So I hope this helps someone today. Sorry, it's long. My videos be long like that, but I'll be giving you good information. So like and follow and share if you want to keep getting more. Thank you, and Ashe.